sales app. Okay, sales app we were discussing here. So we build the data model. So any doubts how to build the data model, all of you? Any doubts here how to build the model?
No.
Okay, so we have this many tables. Now, so I'm removing all of this. I don't want this. How the values grouped, understand, right? Okay, so here we are showing total sales, total orders, total product sold, total quantity sold, employee total count, total customers. Okay, so if you select here, so whatever number here we are showing, that we are showing presenting in a, under the visualization there is a card. Okay, so this card so many times will be utilized in real time also, because it will present the KPI, key performance indicator. So where user will see the number, what is your total sales, not only number. If you want to be present the result in single card, we'll go for this visual card, also part of the visualization, this card. Okay, so in real time, so all of these charts will be used, depends on requirement. Okay, so if you want to present the data like this, we'll go for card. Okay, now when I'm selecting this, it's showing card we are using from the visualization part. And for this card, here we are using total sales. So the column which we are using here, it will be highlight here. Okay, total sales. And if it is a calculated symbol, so it means we created a measure. Okay, so if you click on this, it will highlight here in the formula bar. This is a formula bar. Okay, so I am giving the name of this measure is a total sale measure, nothing but a calculations, guys. Okay, sum of product price. Okay, so product is a table, price is a column name. Okay, the same way, if I select in this total orders, so this is also card. So what we are using here, total order. So if I click on this, it will take me the formula bar, so that you can see here I'm doing count of order details on row ID. Okay, so order details is a table name. Okay, order ID is a column name. So how many orders I got, that I'm counting here. Okay, so that is belongs to, you can see here. So if you see in this formula, order details table, we are fetching the order ID. So there is a order details table here. So from that, on order ID, I'm counting the orders. Okay, so if you go to the table, so parallelly you have to validate your data, guys. Okay, validation means whether that count is correct or not. So if you see here, there is a order ID. If I click on this, it's showing the count here is on order ID 519. Okay, so what is the results in Power BI? 518, because it's calculating, it's counting that column name also. Okay, except that 518 is a count. Okay, so validation nothing but testing, guys, whether my data is correct as per the application result or not. Okay, now here I am presenting total products sold. So if I check on this formula for this, so on product tables, I am counting product IDs, how many product are available. Okay, so that is coming under product table. So go to the products table. Here you have product ID. So if you check here the count 78. So what is the count here? 77. Okay, so the numbers, guys, from here it's counting. Okay, if you check like this, see 77. If you check from the top, from here, so the product ID also is counting the column name, so that is showing 78. Next, if you check here, total quantities sold. Okay, how many quantities, I mean how many products has been sold. So here you can see, or in our order details table, quantity is the column. So in order details table, this one. Okay, quantity means, for example, you are ordering, you are visiting any mall, so there you are purchasing the number of products. Okay, so that is nothing but a quantity. Okay, so one order ID 12 orders has been count, on second order ID 10. So the customer can be different, but the customer he purchasing this many products. Okay, the quantity is nothing but a pieces, guys. Okay, so here the quantity count is 519. Okay, sorry, here some we are doing. Okay, so I don't want to be count 1 2 3 4, not like that. Okay, I want to do 12 plus 10 22, 22 plus 5 27, like that. It's so the count, if you check here, 12,743. Okay, so check the value, it's correct. Now if you go to here, employee total count. Okay, so if you click on this formula, it's showing employees IDs. Okay, from the employee table, so go to the employee table. Here there is a employee ID. If you check here, the count here is 11, so here 10, so it's perfect. I mean, except this column name, count here from this, so it's coming like a 10. Now if you check here, the formula, count of customer ID. Okay, count of customer ID from the orders table. So how many customers are there? Okay, so if you check here in the customer table, the customer ID, so the customer ID here is 92. Sorry, customer ID from the orders table, guys. Customer ID is from orders table, this one. Okay, so you can see 97 here, 96, except this customer ID 96 is the count. So this many customers I have. So by seeing this KPIs, key performance indicators, user will understand this many sales happen, this many orders I got, this many products have been sold, this many quantities, this many employees I have, this many customers I have. Okay, so this all presenting in the numeric value, the business here, what business is running. This all belongs to KPIs, guys, key performance indicator. In real time or in interview, they'll ask you create the KPIs against to your sales. So the sales can be anything, so product wise sales, country wise sales, whatever it is. Okay, now my requirement here is, my requirement here is, so there is a tables, I want to know country wise sales. Okay, country wise sales, so there is a country here and there is a total sales. Okay, so I already created total sales here, so that is come from products. Okay, so from the product table price is coming, so let's connect it. So I'm taking here stacked bar chart, click here, it will come on the canvas, keep it like this. You should be select that canvas always, I mean the chart, whatever you visualization are taking on the canvas, it should be in selected mode. Now I'm taking city, so this is x-axis. Okay, this is x-axis, this is y-axis generally. Okay, now when I'm taking stacked bar chart, This stacked bar chart properties will appear here. Okay, you can see here y-axis, x-axis, legend, which is very common for the all visualizations. Okay, so we'll see how it will display the data. So in y-axis, I'm taking city. So the city here displaying. Okay, now I'll take total sales on x-axis. So total sales measure I already created. So you can take that. You can take this total sales on this y-axis. So you can see here the city is this, the sales is this, and it's repeating, guys. You can see here, if I convert this chart in table chart, see, so actually city wise sales it's repeating here. It means there is no relationship between this customers table and where the city is available from the orders table, I guess, the sales. Okay, so this one will take in the product table. So there is no relationship between these customer tables and the product tables, so that it's repeating. Generally the sales are different city wise, but here the value is repeating because suppose for this city if the value is 10, for this city the values can be 100, for this city values can be 50. But here the sum of the sales, okay, if you see here the total sales, the total sales is this, the same value is repeating against to each city because there is no relationship directly from different tables. The table series city column I am taking, correct, for this table city column, and I am taking uh, I'll uncheck this. I'll take from the product price I'm taking. Okay, this price if you take, see for this also, this price only I did sum in the measure. Okay, so what is the difference this measure and this measure? This is implicit measure. Okay, I'm just dragging the column here. By default the Power BI referring this is as a sum. Okay, the same copy paste this chart. Okay, so in this chart I'll remove this one, I'll take this total sales. See, both presenting same values here. This is implicit, this is explicit. Okay, in implicit the difference here is sum of price, so user will change count also in implicit measure. Okay, in explicit measure if you see I already created a measure saying that you should do always sum. So if you go to here, see, it won't allow you to change your measure type. Okay, whether you want to be count or some min max kind of activities aggregations is not allowing because this measure explicit measure. So the difference between implicit and explicit, in implicit you can do some basic level of calculations, guys. Okay, so you just drag this column and it will allow you to do some aggregations, I mean the calculations it will allow. Whereas in explicit measure you can control your calculation. Control in the sense you are fixing that, so you are saying this is always some value only, I don't want to change this. Okay, to control on your calculations or to control your calculations things, and you want to control the aggregation part, you will go for explicit measure. If you don't want to be controlled like any basic level calculation you want, you will go for implicit measure. That is depends upon the project or requirement. Okay, now if you see here the value here, it's, I'll make it a sum for now. The data is repeating, I mean the sales result is repeating for each country, which is not correct. So go to the model. So there is a city from which table it is, city
Customer.
city from customer table. Go to the model customer table. So here city is there. So the price belongs to product table. Okay, so you can see here there is no relationship between product and the customers. Okay, there is no relationship between product and customer. Okay, so that the value is not coming exactly what we are looking. So what I was looking, city wise sales I was looking, city wise sales, but these tables are joining with a different table, so my results are not coming correct. And is there is if there is any like a joining key between these two tables, I can join so that it will directly look the result in this table, right? So if I join between these two tables based on the city, the price will showcase here. But this customer table joining with other table, okay, so that I'm not getting expected results, so that the value is repeating here. So this is all product sales, I mean all price sales it is. Okay, so if you see here from the orders table, if you see here price, where it is, sorry, from product tables. Okay, from the product table if you see this price, so the sum of the value here result is this. Okay, but I am looking city wise sales, so it can be this sales can be different city. So till here one city can be, from here another city sales. Okay, so that scenario we are doing here. Now I'm not getting result I'm expected, so go to the model, check whenever guys if their value is repeating for each as same. Okay, so country wise can be different here, but here the sales are different. So in that scenario if you check here, I'm taking a slicer, this slicer. Okay, slicer nothing but a filter guys, slicer nothing but a filter to your data. So take a city, so I'm taking a city here, so I can drag directly on this one. So if I click on this, see the total sales are not changing, correct? The total sales is not changing because that is not directly joined with the product table. Okay, this customer table not joining with the product table. So is there any common ID to join here, or
No, sir.
check this table joining with this join is happening on postal code, this join happening on customer ID, um, product ID. So this table joining with the product, this table joining with the category, this table joining with the supplier ID. So there is no any common column between this product and the customer. So I have to work around on this to get the data city wise price. Okay, so is there any other columns, supplier ID? So from this table customer, customer ID, and this product table contains order ID, this table contains category ID, this table contains supplier ID. So is there any, through customer ID we can't join this table directly. Okay, so if you go to the customers table, so customer ID, so kind of challenges you'll face in real time also like this. Okay, just observe. So our target here is sales, city wise sales. Sales is nothing but a price. Okay, customer id, order id. Check guys, is there any column which I can join to this table? Product id, customer. Okay, so if you see here, through this customer table, this table joining with the orders, right? See, this customer table joining this orders on customer id, this table joining, this order table joining with the order details through order id, this order details table joining with the product table through this product id. See, now our target to achieve here city wise, right? So city is available here, price is available here. So directly I'm not able to bring these values against to city. Now the data moving here from customer table to orders table, from orders table to order details table, from order details table to product table, right? Now the relationship, if you see here, there is no direct relationship between this product table and customer table. Now if you see the arrow mark here, this customer table joining with this orders table, okay? From this orders table, this relationship passing to order details table, from this order details table to product tables, okay? Now just an example, keep these four tables side. Our target is to achieve city wise price, correct? Our target is city wise price I want, but which I am not getting here, okay? Now if you observe this customer table city, I mean through customer id it's joining to orders table, so city wise orders I can get, correct? City wise orders I can get, how many orders each city. Now if you check here, so I'll do here customer IDs count so that I'll get city wise orders. So let's see, so orders table, so here city I'm keeping here, so I'll go to the orders table, here I have, so just remove from this total sales, take this customer id here, and I can see if I do, I can do count here, okay? So you can find out here each city wise this many customers are there, okay? City wise customers, so you can see here city wise, okay, which column is joining here, customer id. So how many orders I got means how many customers I have city wise means, see this table is joining through on customer id, okay? With help of the customer id I will get city wise customer ids, city wise employee id, city wise order details, right? So here country wise also I'll get, because these two tables have in relationship, okay? So you can see one to many relationship, the arrow mark passing, you can see the arrow mark passing this table to this table, so that I'm getting the city count here, correct? So go here, you can find out city wise. So in this table what columns I'm taking, city and count of customer IDs. So let's see whether from this city these customer IDs are 2 or what, okay? Remember, now we are going to be validate this data customer and orders, okay? City wise, to keep in mind customer and orders. So go to the customer table, so So I have city here. Okay, the city here is, which city is this one? Okay, this city. Now I'll go to the orders table. So you can see here, for this city, this is a customer ID, correct? For this city, this is a customer ID. Okay, you can see for this city, this is a customer ID. Go and check with this customer ID in the orders table. So customer ID here, just apply the filters here. So customer ID is 17, right? 17. So if you see here, see guys, two records are coming, correct? Now it's correct, right? So if you see, for this city, I'm having two customers. So that is what is presenting here, correct? For this city, two customers. For this city, 7 customers. So let's have a look. So from the customer table, what is this is a city. So go to that city. So when I'm selecting the city, this ID joining with other table, right? It will go and check there as per this city record. So 65 is a customer ID. Go to the orders table. So here in customer ID is a 65. So 65 record is there. You can see the count here is 7. See guys, the count here is 7. So for this city, 7 customers are there. Okay, now this is giving perfect information. So I'll maintain this city wise, how many customers I have, I'll maintain this. Okay, we'll reach our target. Okay, now keep it side for now. Okay, we want city wise sales also, I mean city wise prices also. Now I can present this data here, city wise customer count. So let's have a look. So I'm going to change this visualization, this chart visualization, table chart visualization in a stacked bar chart. See, so generally the chart has to display like this, city wise count. So how from the city is nothing but how many customers we have from Bangalore, how many customers we have from Chennai, how many customers we have from Mumbai, like that. Okay, so based on this relationship, customer and orders relationship, I got city wise customers count, correct? Now I'll format this visual. Okay, I want to format this visual like I want to increase the size of this text. Okay, so go to the format. So you should be select mode, the present chart. Go to the format. So y-axis. So this is y-axis. This is x-axis. Okay, so y-axis values I want to increase, right? So go to the y-axis. So you can see here the font, increase that one. Okay, now make it bold. Now in y-axis, that's it I want. Now in x-axis values are coming, right? So the values also I want to increase. Come down here, values. So the value size I want to increase. Make it bold. Your wish guys. Okay, so the bars also I don't want in blue color. So you can come here, the bars here, this all bars guys. Okay, so change the bar color in this. Okay, now so we are showing here city wise customers count. Now if you go to the model, country wise also customer counts I can show, correct? Country wise customer count also I can present, correct? So go to the report, take one more chart, keep it here. So I will take, you can see guys, where the country is available in customer table, right? Go to the customer table, take a city on this axis. So city is coming on x-axis. Okay, now here customer ID is there. I can count against to country this customer ID. So the customer ID available in orders table. Go to the orders table, take a customer ID here. So implicit measure I'm doing, guys. Okay, implicit measure I'm doing because I'm just dragging drop this column simply here. So Power BI referring this is as a count. Okay, now the number of customers from each country I can check here. Okay, here I have cities information. So I can check here each bar. So this is a city and this is a count of customers. So this is a city, London. This is a customers count. Okay, so go and check from these two tables. Go and check from these two tables from each city how many customers are there. Okay, so go to the customers table. So remove the filter here. I am going to customer table. There is a filters has been applied. So apply all the filters. Okay, now go to the country. Here I am selecting London. So any one value will match means your report is correct. Okay, so the country here
So
is
you have selected in city, bro.
no. See, I am presenting here country. Sorry, city I have taken here. Sorry,
City, bro.
okay. Country I want to take from customers table. Country from customers table. Okay, so there is a customers table. Country I am taking. Okay, so country wise here. So USA, if you see, USA is a 29 is a count. Okay, go to the report. I mean the Excel data. Country I am selecting USA. Okay, from the country I am taking USA. Okay, uncheck this. Select the USA. So here for this USA, I have this many customer IDs, right? So on this customer ID only, you can see in model. So from these two tables, customers and orders table, the relationship build happened on customer ID. Okay. So when I select this country in the chart, so it will go to the help of with this customer ID and it will bring the customer count. Okay. So now go to the report and Excel. So I'm selecting here USA. Okay. From this USA, how many customers are available? It will go and check in a customer table. So orders table. Okay, so if you check here, if you check in customer table, 32 is a customer ID. Customer ID here is a 32. So 32 is not available. Okay, 32 is not available. Now go to the customer table. 36. 36 is there. No, 36 also not there. So it's joining correct only, right? Customers and orders. Customers and orders only. Customers and the orders. Okay. Now from the customer table, we take in the USA country. 36 also not there. 43, let's check. Sorry, on customer ID. 46. 46 is there. Take this one. Now go to the customer table 45. Okay. Not available here. Go to the customer table 48. 48 available. Okay. Now okay, we do one thing. Take a snap here. So we'll select all these customers. Okay. So this many customers should be available against to that country. Okay. Now I am selecting 32, 36. 32 is there. 32 is not there. 36. So 36 is there. 43. 36 and 43 is not there. Okay. 32 is not there. 36. 43 is not there. 45. 45 I want. So 45 also not there, guys. Okay. 48. 48 is already present. 48 is already present. Okay. 55. 55 is there. 65.
71.
Yeah. 71. Getting right my point?
75.
75.
I'm not able to understand.
You're not getting my point?
No.
Okay. See, I have customers table. I have orders table. Okay. So the relationship between customers and orders through customer ID I'm joining. You can see here it's highlighting here. Okay, these two tables contain the relationship on customer ID. Okay. If you double click on this line, you can see here this is orders table, this is customers table. Okay, on customer ID we are joining this table. Okay, on customer ID we are joining the customer table on this customer ID. Okay, on this customer ID, this customer ID. If two tables have the relationship, I'll get some information, right? So for example, here I have city, I have country. Okay, my requirement here is I want to show city wise customers, country wise customers. So customers count is available here, correct? Customer counts available here, city and country available here. So I'm joining the relationship between these two tables on customer ID, because to perform the relationship we should have one common column. Okay, so that common column between orders and customers, this customer ID and this customer ID, I'm building the relationship. Okay, so when I build a relationship between these two tables, I will I will get the information related to these two tables. Okay, for example, I want to check city count. Okay, how many customers are available. If I select this city, okay, this city will go and check with help of this customer ID. So if I select this city, it will go and check in this table through this customer ID. It will take, so for example guys, I'm selecting this Mexico. This Mexico in this same, this record, right, the Mexico belongs to this customer ID record, right. This two customer ID will go and check in this customer ID whether it's available or not. If it is yes, it will bring it as a count or sum, whatever aggregation you are performing, against to that it will bring the value. Okay, for example, so I have city. Okay, this city I have. Okay, this city I have. So from orders table, customer ID is there. So take a card here, take this card. Okay, select this card and take this customer ID. Okay, so count I'm showing. Okay, now total customer count is 96 here. If I select on this city, it should present from that city how many customers are there. If I select this city, how many customers for this city. If I select this city, how many customers from this city. The same way, I want to know from the country wise customers count. Okay, so take one more slicer. I am taking from the customers table country. Okay, take the country. So I have this many countries. So if I select any of the country, see, for this country, see guys, here this also changing. For this country, this is a city, this is a count. Okay, for example, if I select city, that city coming from country called USA, counts are 4 customers are there. Okay, so for example, if I select any of the city, the city belongs to Switzerland. From this, 2 customers are there. So just imagine, so I'm selecting here USA. 29 29 customers are there from US, country called USA. So for that USA, this many cities are there, correct. Cities are individual for USA, correct. So for India, so many cities are there. Okay, if I go to the city, see, for example, now I'm selecting here USA. 29 customers are there from the USA country. So from the particular city, how many customers I want to check. Okay, so when I'm selecting USA, these cities are belongs to USA, guys. Okay, so now if I select any particular city from USA, 3 customers are there. Okay, the USA country here is USA. So from that USA, the respective cities are presenting here. From that respective cities, the particular city I'm selecting, the count is this. If I uncheck this, 29 from total. Okay, now if I select Poland, for Poland, one customer is there. That one customer belongs to this city. Okay, now if I select any other city, Spain I'm selecting. For Spain, 7 customers are there. That 7 customers belongs to these 3 cities, any of the city. So I want to check these 7 customers from Spain now. Okay, now how many customers from that Spain country, the specific city. If I select 1, if I select this, 4, if I select this, 2. So if you make it count each city, what is the number guys? 7, right? So from this city, 2.
Imran,
Yeah,
actually, we can only select one country and one city, or we can able to select multiple.
we can select multiple also. So
Can
we can select multiple.
yeah.
Okay, you
So
have
that
to
is
select the control, then you have to select how many countries. Okay, you have to select the control, press the control button. Okay, select, select, select. Okay,
thank you, thank
getting
you.
right my point?
Yes, now I understand.
Yeah, because the relationship, guys, these two table, the relationship we're building on customer ID. Okay, so whenever this customer ID is joining with other table, it will take the respective data to check whether this customer ID is there. If the customer ID is there, whatever filters we are doing against that filter, it will show the count or sum or minimum, maximum, average, everything. Okay, now with help of this customer ID, okay, with help of this customer ID, I'm getting city wise, count, country wise count from this table, right? So you can see here the arrow mark, it's going to check from this table to this table, correct? See the arrow mark. Okay, this arrow mark is passing, it means one to many relationship. So for this city, so many customers can be available. For this country, so many customers can be available. So this arrow mark very important, guys. Now for example, from, you see, when I'm filtering the city wise, the data here filtering, see, city wise data is filtering, or country wise data is filtering, but from this side I'm selecting, right? The filter I'm applying from this side, it's going this side. I'll take customer ID from this table, orders table. Okay, let's look. So I'm taking a slicer. Okay, this slicer, uncheck this, I'm taking this slicer. This slicer is using for filters, guys. Okay, to filter your data. Now from customer table, I'm taking customer ID. Okay, now I want this table. So here the customer ID is a number, so that it's showing 1 to 91 numbers are there. I don't want the slicer like this. I want the slicer in list like this. Okay, so this is a customer IDs now. Okay, you can change your slicer look also, guys. You can see in the corner, you keep it in focus mode. You can see in the corner here. Okay, if you click on this, it will show you, this is a list option. Okay, this is a list box option. This is a drop down option. Okay, how the customer wants to select this. Okay, so this is a drop down. I don't want like this also, so I want between. So the between, the number customer ID is between 1 to 91 is available, so that it's showing minimum value to maximum value. Okay, very important, guys, this one. After that, these two we won't use more, we'll use more this one, list or drop down or between. Okay, so I'm keeping now is in a list format. Okay, the style I'm presenting this. Now this customer ID coming from customer table, correct? This customer ID coming from customer table. So when I'm selecting this country, the data is changing. When I'm selecting city, the data is changing. Now when I'm selecting from this table, guys, okay, so when I'm selecting from this side, this is also changing. Okay, you can see. So the relationship maintaining every side, correct? Between these two tables, the relationship building both side. If I select anything from this side also, it's filtering. If I select anything from this side also, it's filtering, correct? Getting my point? So this table coming from customer, this table coming from customer, this column coming from, sorry guys, so I have to take orders from this side. So this table should be orders, guys. Sorry, this column should be order side. So I'm taking customer ID from orders table. Okay, now I can check here. Now I'm removing all the filters. Okay, I'm removing all the filters. Now my total customer count is 196. Okay, my total customers Count is 196. So from city, country, I'm taking customers table. Okay, this city and country coming from customer table. This customer ID coming from orders table, correct? From this orders table, this customer ID is coming. Now, if you see the relationship, guys, this arrow mark passing from customer table to orders table, right? Remember, this customer relationship going through this arrow mark to orders table, whatever filters I'm applying, it's giving the result. So you can see the arrow mark going from city to customer table, right? Orders table. So if I'm selecting here, this value is changing. If I'm selecting something means is filtering. Now this customer ID coming from orders table, from this side also if I select, is changing. Okay, it's means it's building the relationship. The model is nothing but data model is nothing but when these tables are individual. So for example, guys, I will break this relationship. I'll break this relationship. Now see the values here. 196 is coming. When I break this relationship, so right click and delete. Yes. Are you sure you want to delete this relationship? Yes. Now no relationship between these two tables. Okay, no relationship between orders table and the customers table. Now go to the chart report. Okay, select the country. Is changing. Select any Brazil. Is changing, guys. Select any city. Is changing. The number is changing. This number coming from where? Orders table. Correct. The count coming from orders table. Is there any relationship between orders table and customer table? Is there?
No,
No,
sir.
no, right? No relationship between this orders table and the customers table. So that the change is not happening. But when I'm selecting city, this country is changing because city and country coming from both tables. Of course, it will filter. Correct? City is there, country is there. So it's changing because both columns are coming from same table. Based on these columns, I am trying to get customer count, but customer count I am not getting because there is no relationship between orders table and customers table. Until unless you won't build the relationship, I can't get particular city count here. Correct? See, it's not at all changing. It's not at all changing against to country, against to city. See, now I'm selecting city here, Brazil, sorry, country called Brazil, even though 196 only displaying the total count. But I don't know for Brazil is correct or not. So if you build a relationship from customer ID to customer ID, so take this column, pass it on this. See, one to many relationship happened. Now go and check. The number is changed. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
If there is no relationship, guys, because why I'm teaching this much means data model is very important, guys. Okay, if you are getting correct values, fine. If you are not getting, you have to check thoroughly which table joining which what table. Okay, now you can see here. So I understand city wise, country wise, customers count. So that is what I'm presenting here in summary report. Okay, in summary report, city wise customers count, country wise customers count. For example, if I select the USA, guys, from this chart, if I select, so you can select anywhere, no problem. Okay, I'm selecting this USA. See, guys, from USA country, I am having 29 customers. Here two bars are highlighting. Okay, so here what is the count? 29. Okay, 29 is the count here. That for USA, this is a city and this is a city. You can check here. What is the number here? count 7. What is the number here? 6. What is the number here? 29, right? So the count here, so what is the value we are using here? Count of customer IDs. Here in x-axis, count of customer IDs. Okay. Now if I select France, so from the France, 18 customers are there. Okay. Make it big, this value. I mean the bar. Okay. Now from the France, 18 customers are there. So it's filtering again city wise. So if you calculate this number, so what is the count here? 5. What is the count here? 4. 4 plus 5, 9. What is the count here? 3. 12. 12 and 2, 14. 15, 16. 17. 18. 18 are there. What is the count here?
18.
18. It's matching.
Sir.
Now if I select USA, for USA count here is 29. Okay. Now you can see city wise is dropping again. So 7, 6, 13, 13, 4, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17 and 4, 21, 21 and 3, 24, 24 and 3, 25, 26, 27, 27 here 2, 28, 29. Is matching the number?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
You got it my point?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
So like this you will do the reporting. Okay.
So it
Yeah.
is like we are matching in between the country and city using common value. That's it, right?
Correct. Okay. So the requirement like this, guys. Okay. So user wants to know from the country how many customers I have, from that country specifically how many cities count we have. Okay.
But before that also we did the same thing, Imran.
Sorry.
Before this graph, we have done the same thing, right? We have checked the same city and same city and country details. For example, if you select down a city, we are getting the numbers over there in middle. How many? Yeah. So what is this kind of method is called as?
It's because user wants to see in a graphical method. Okay. The user, he don't want in a numerical. I'm showing here the total customers are 196. Okay. So in this 2, total customers is 196.
You understand what, Imran? Why what I'm asking?
Because he will take the decision. So for example, from USA he has so many customers, so he will increase the sales. So you'll see here, see this is the last country, Poland, no customers, only one customer is there. So if he take the decision whether he want to run the business or not in this country. Correct. So numbers are showing here 196 total customers, but 196 customers belongs to which, how many countries, and what is the more customers from the country. So there is a customers from the USA 29 count. So the business is good here. This single digit number can't decide, right, the decision. Correct.
Correct, Imran.
Okay, so I'm presenting in a graph, so he can take the decision why the sales not good in Poland. So he'll check that side, the business, why the business is losing in Poland side. Okay. So total customers I'm showing here. Okay. The same way, can remove this one. Okay. The same way I can present my data. Okay. And same way I can present my data. Now I am presenting here total customers city wise. Okay. If you calculate this, each number, it should match with a 96. Correct. 196 it should match. If I select each here, it should match with 196. So when I'm selecting here, guys, you can see here, this also changing. 13 is a number, from this country. The country is which is Austria. From here you can see 10, here 3, 13. So the count is matching. So he understand from the Austria country 13 customers are there. So city wise this is a count. Okay, it's the highlighting here. Now the same way I want to know. So you can select anywhere guys, you can select this bar. Again is to that it will check. So here the count here is 10, the count here is 10, the count here is, what is the count here, what is the count, 10.
10.
Okay, you can see here
Yeah, I
it's
understood
match.
part. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
But how are we getting the total sales and everything on the top?
this
Total,
one.
yeah.
Okay, so see, this is when you are selecting this visual, it will highlight which visual you are using to show this number, correct? So I'm using card visual. This card visual I'm using. In this card visual, you can see here.
I want to know before using the card visual, where was the numbers are there? How was the numbers looking before using the card visual?
Okay, so see, I'm taking empty card, guys. Okay, empty card I'm taking now. Now I want to present total customers. Total customers. So the customers are available here, right? The total customers available here. Here also available. Customer table also available. Customers in orders table also customers available. I can count right customer IDs. I can count right like this. I can count right this one. So how many customers here? 21 customers from orders table. From customer table, how many customers? 14. So I'm filtering here something. So I'm filtering something here. Yeah, country here. See how many customers there? 92. Okay. Now go to the report. So I want to know city wise customer count. City wise customer count means through this city I want to fetch from this side customer counts from the orders, correct? From the orders through the city. So that what I am doing here, I am taking empty card. The empty card is a visualization part, right? The visualization. The card is part of the visualization. So I'm taking a card. So I'll go to the orders table. This orders table. Okay. To bring this customer ID here. Okay. Now the customer ID here is 10. Okay, because I applied the filter here so that it's applicable for everywhere. Okay, now you can see here. Now, see what I have done.
So you have made that small and then you drop to the top. Oh.
Correct. Okay. So when I drop this customer ID, you can see this customer ID only. For example, I'm removing this. Okay, now card is empty. Okay, I'm using visualization part. This card. Okay, the card is part of the visualization, guys. Very important. This card. Okay. Now I want to check customer count, right? So keep this selection mode, the card, take this customer ID, bring it here. So 196. So for example, you can see when you are selecting card, card properties will be applicable here. It will be available. It won't allow more than one. You can see here. I'm trying to get employee ID also. See, employee ID is overlapping. Customer ID is gone. Okay, it card will allow only one column, guys. Card will allow only one column. Okay, so if you select this visualization, you can see the properties of this visualization. It's expecting an x-axis country and it's expecting y-axis on measure nothing but a count or some whatever it is. Okay, so when I'm selecting card, it's allowing only one field. See, correct? You getting right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so same thing I have done here. Okay, the color changes and all. See, I want to make it the color this. So select this card, go to the format. So here in general, so you want to make it this as a bold or color or something like. Okay, properties. So if you want to be title, you can make it title also. So I can show here title on this button. Give total total customer count. Okay, so you can give title also. So same thing I have done. So the title you want in middle or somewhere, like see this is in left side, so you can place it in middle. Okay, all properties will be available in format tab, guys. For example, if you select this visualization, okay, so here two buttons are there, right? So for example, this is visualization. Which visualization you are using? Stacked column chart. Okay, now to format this visual, and for this visual what columns you are using, that will be highlight here. Country, customer id. Okay, you are performing count, right? So that it's showing count here. You can change count to sum also. Okay, count to sum also you can do. So but I want to count the customer count, right? So that I'm keeping count here. Okay, this is implicit measure, guys. This is called implicit measure. Implicit measure means Power BI referring you to change what calculation you want, but explicit measure means you are creating a measure. You can see here you are creating a measure total customers. So it will open a formula bar. I am doing count of customer IDs. The customer ID coming from orders table. Okay, with reference of orders table it's coming. Okay, this already we discussed, right? Now, so I want to present again here. I'm deleting this. Okay, there is a three dots. You can select and remove. Now in the data model, now I have city wise count also I presented, country wise count also I presented. Okay, now I want to know country wise orders. Country wise orders I want. How many orders I got from each country? So there is a order ID, right? Here, how we are taken customer ID, the same way there is a order ID. So what I will do, I'll go here. I will take this chart. Okay, funnel chart, guys. This one. Okay, funnel chart. So it's expecting category values. The category I will take from the customer table country. Okay, country I'm taking in a category. Now orders ID is available from the orders table. So I'll take this order ID in a values. Okay, you can see count of order IDs. So it's doing count on order days. So how many orders I got? Okay, from each country. Now for example, if you see from USA 29 orders I'm getting, from Germany 25 orders. For example, now user will select any country from this chart. See, the value is a matching because I'm counting here. Okay, orders means 29 orders I'm getting USA country. Correct? 29 orders I'm getting country. Now there is a, if I do sum, guys, if I do sum instead of count, if I do sum, let's see, I'm doing sum. Okay, on this order already I'm doing sum. So you should understand first of all when you have to do sum, when you have to do count. Okay, for example, I can count the customers, right? I can count the customers, but I can't do sum, right? Count means how many employees in my organization. Okay, so I can count 1 2 3 4 5 6, like this I will count. How much salary we are giving means I will do sum, right? Correct. For salary I'll do sum. For customer IDs, how many employees in the organization means we'll count. Okay, 1000 employees are in my organization. Okay, How much salary we are providing means I'll do sum. Okay, for each employee what is the salary means I'll select the particular customer, it will give the sum of that employee salary, correct? The same way here I'm presenting the orders from each country. So here the below country is there, Poland. So the orders I'm getting from the Poland, this much percent. So you can see each chart, each chart performing on your basis, like country is a Poland. So I'm doing sum, I'll make it count this. Okay, count how many orders I'm getting each country. Okay, so you can see here it will highlight that. So if you put this mouse over there on the bar, the from the Poland count of order is 1, the percentage of first is 3.45. Okay, so if you go to the next position 1, if you go to the third position 1, if you go to the next position, see 4 orders I am getting from the Switzerland. From Switzerland there is another order. If I go to the Denmark, count of orders are 4. Okay, percentage of previous is 80%. So this is analytics. Okay, the funnel chart will do analytics. So this funnel chart will use in a more in a sales side, guys. Okay, sales side, how much stock is available date wise or month wise. Okay, so the stock, if the stock is more, it will be highlight this one. If the stock is lesser than that, it will highlight. So like this, by seeing this, the the store people will understand the stock is available. So I can take product wise stock also, I can show here, correct? Product wise stock also I can show how much product is available within the store. So if the stock is less, I'll order that stock from outside. Okay, in sales, in retail, in e-commerce, they will use these charts more. Okay, we'll present the data like this only. Now I'll keep this side. Now I'll maintain the filters here. Okay, the filters is city wise sales, country wise sales. Okay, like that I want to use the filters here. Okay, so there is a slicer option, guys. Okay, this slicer is nothing but a filter. Okay, select this slicer, place it here. Okay, keep it like this. Okay, for this slicer I want country. Okay, so the country available from which table? Customer table. Okay, I'm taking country in the slicer. So keep select mode the slicer. Okay, it's expecting field. Field is nothing but a column, guys. Okay, field nothing but a column. So I'm taking country here. Okay, the country is coming, place it like this. Now one more slicer I'm taking here, city I'm taking. Okay, for this slicer city I'm taking. Now you can see if I select any country here, okay, you can see the country wise customers. Okay, this is city wise customers here. City is a customer, from the city also one customer. You can see everywhere the values matching, here also matching, here also matching, here also matching, here also matching. Now if I select any other country, okay, from other country, so this is country count. Australia is a 13 customers are there. Okay, you can see from Austria 13 customers are there. The 13 customer coming from 2 cities from the country. Okay, from this country, from this city 10 customers, from this city 3 customers. Okay, now I want to check individually, means I'll select the country here. For that country, city also filtering. So if I select any particular city, the data will change. Now you can see 3 customers, here also 3, here also 3, here also 3. Okay, now this chart, for example, guys, this chart, it should represent like in table chart. Okay, so I'll change this chart. So select this chart. Okay, make it in table chart. Okay, you can see, you can select that chart and you can change in other chart also. So I'm changing here Okay, now country and count. Now city also I want in this table. Okay, city also I want. So take city, drag and drop here. Okay, now you can see city, country, city, count of orders I'm showing. So I want to format this table. I want to format this table. Like I want to be showcase these values a little bit more. Okay, go to the format. So you have to select the particular chart. Then you have to go to the format this. Okay, this chart property is this. Okay, so style presents. So I'm selecting style here, bold border. Okay, next values, increase the values. Okay, now column headers, this is the columns, right? Country, city, count of order it is. Column headers I want to increase. Next, make it bold. Okay, so this is how I want this chart. Okay, now you can adjust also is here. You can adjust also like in Excel. Now here is showing count of order IDs, because go here, here is showing count of order IDs. So the formula directly is presenting here. So I want to rename this count of orders. Okay, double click this. You can rename also count of orders. I can see count of order. You can rename also. So whatever formula it's applying, you don't want to be showcase that formula. Okay, so I'm showing this count of orders now. So you can see here now. So make it adjust. Okay, now it's perfect. Now this slicer also I want to format. This slicer also I want to format. Now go to the format. So select the slicer, any that. So whatever is there, okay, that can be used on the canvas, you can format. So you have to select that particular slicer or chart. You have to go to the format your visual. So this all the part of the visuals, right? So you have to select the particular visual and go to the format. See, this is slicer format. So slicer settings here there. Okay, so these are the values, guys. Okay, these are the values. So I want to make it 13. See, the size is increasing. Now go to the general. This is a size, guys. So this is a size. So if I decrease or increase, see, it will adjust the number. Okay, so what is the height of this slicer? What is the width of this slicer? You can adjust here. Okay, in this. So lock, this slicer is there, right? If I on this, okay, it won't allow you to move from one place to another place. Okay, that is the option here. Now title, this title is there, right? So country is already title here. So if you want to make it on this, okay, you can give the title here, country. Okay, on the top. Okay, but already the column here coming as a country, so I don't want that. Okay, make it country. Now header icon. So I want to make it, the background of this header is this color, this one. The border I want this. Okay, make it right. So if you want that, you can, or I can keep it white only. Okay, these are the filters, guys. Okay, now visual. So this slicer header is a country. I want to increase little bit more. Now the color, header color, I want in orange. Okay, so if you want to make it bold, you can bold the values, headers, whatever. Now, so this style I'm maintaining for my slicer. Now select the same style I want for this city also. Okay, so select this visual. Here you can see format painter. Okay, select this one, apply on top of this. Select this format painter, apply here. See, same one is coming. Okay, now you can see guys, under the city slicer 0 is coming. Okay, under the cities slicer 0 is coming. So user don't want to show this 0. You want to show only the city names. You don't want to show kind of values here. Okay, you have to select this city, particular city. Here filter option is there, right? Go to the filter. So whatever your city is selecting, the city properties available in this filter slider. Okay, so go to this drop down option. Here it's showing all cities, but I don't want this 0 in this slicer. Okay, select all, uncheck this one. So except that all will be recorded in the slicer. See, okay, just close this. It will be available next to here only. See, now it's gone. So user don't want to see that 0 and all in the city. Now city wise analysis I can do, country wise analysis I can do, right, in this. So this report I can say customer analysis. The name I'm giving here, customer analysis, the report name. Okay, so this all belongs to customers data, right? So I'm showing customer analysis. So customer count I'm showing city wise, customer count I'm showing country wise. Okay, here country slicer. These are the filters guys. Okay, filters nothing but according to your selection, that chart has to replicate. Okay, so if I select Belgium, these are the Belgium sales. You can see this is country, this is city. So here I'm showing country city wise count, then table chart. Okay, is it clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Now in next page I present. So far what I showed, the relationship between customer to orders level I presented city wise, country wise, orders and counts, and yeah, orders and count from this table I'm getting through this customer table. Okay, I built relationship between these two. Now in tomorrow session we'll discuss the target here is city wise, country wise sales we want, right? City wise, country wise sales I want. So the table not joining directly with this customer table to product table, is joining through this customer table to orders table, this orders table to order details table, this order details table to product table. So here the price is available. So the data moving from this side to this side, this side to this side, this side to this side. Okay, so directly I'm not able to approach the information from this table to this table because the relationship happening through these tables. Okay, so through this data model only this is possible. Okay, so that will build a data model. So like this, they given the customer, they provided you table like customers, orders, order details, products. Okay, so until unless you are not building the relationship between these four tables, you can't get the respective information. Correct? Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is how you have to build a data model, guys. And in real time, there is no spoon feeding. They'll give you tables. They'll ask you to start the model. So if you are not understanding this concept, you can't build a model, guys. Okay, don't think difficult, just there is a common sense. So if I build that, so through here, through customer id I am approaching to this table, correct? Through customer id. So this customer id will go and check the information in this table. This arrow mark is important, guys. Okay, this arrow mark is important. So this means this customer id going to check in this table. Okay, so that information it's bringing and displaying here as a visual. Okay, any doubts here?
Yes.
Is it clear?
No.
Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
So on this data model only, we'll build entire application. Okay. So with this raw data, I'm presenting here in meaningful information. This is called Power BI intelligence. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we'll catch up in tomorrow's session. If you have any doubts, please ask, or I'll wind up the session today.
Imran?
Yeah.
Actually, what I'm thinking is that we are getting the information and the knowledge sharing from you is a real time knowledge, okay?
Yes.
But I'm just thinking that why can't we add up some theoretical knowledge also so that we can able to have that in mind, because we are just getting the theoretical knowledge only in the form of important questions where they'll ask in interview. So that's it. So any theoretical will fit in the mindset and it will be useful is what I'm thinking. Imran.
What is there to discuss in theoretical here? Everything is a practical, right? So if they ask you, just an example, if they ask you
Right. What you
what visuals you are using, okay, so you can take the names. Card visual I used, okay, card visual I used to present the total sales for the business, okay, total orders for the business, total products of the business, total quantity sold for the business. So in which visualization I'm presenting this visualization I'm using card, okay.
yeah, correct.
Now I'm presenting the data here through stacked bar chart, city-wise sales, city-wise customers count, right? How many customers are available each city? The same way, country-wise customer count. Okay. So here I'm taking stacked bar chart. So if you select this one, it will highlight here. If you select this one, it will highlight here. So this is stacked column chart. If you select here, table chart is presenting. Okay. So you can give the, see, theoretical knowledge they won't expect, guys. Remember, if you are not good in English or communication also, if you understand the question, you can give in practical scenario means they'll select you. Theoretical knowledge it won't work out in any interview technical level. Okay. So if the interviewer not understanding thing also, you have to give him in a practical way, like I'm presenting this data by using the cards, the total customers of my business, the country wise sales, the city wise customer count, and that I'm presenting in a tabular format chart. So I'm using table chart, country city wise customers orders, okay, count of orders I'm showing. So I'm taking the slicers here where user will select. So user what he will look, he don't know anything, he don't know about the data model, he don't know what tables you are using, he will look the final result. So he select, he is operating his business in different countries and different cities, so he want to see the information Australia, so he'll select that Australia. So he'll check, okay, in Australia total sales is this, total orders I got from Australia this, okay. So we'll check total quantity sold happened. So from that city, particular city, from that we'll check. So his wish, whatever operates his wish. We can't say you don't select that, you don't know. You have to make the application in practical scenario. Okay. So where user feel friendly to operate that application.
Imran,
Yeah.
the challenge here is that if the interviewer see we are giving an example, then
Hmm.
it's easy for us. We will tell of okay, I'm taking this customer data,
Hmm.
whatever listen from the classes, we'll just tell the example. Okay, the
Yeah.
challenge is when he suddenly pinpoint and cross question.
Hmm.
Okay, this data, what we will do. So that is the where I am. I don't know about others, but I am not confident enough to answer
Hmm.
that. I am not able to face it. I am not confident enough to challenge that. So that is
Okay.
challenging for me. So how to overcome that?
See, before starting the reporting, anybody, okay, you should understand first the data. Okay, you should understand first data. So in practical way and generally, so if you have one single table, this table what I can present. So you should understand first what type of table it is, what type of information is bringing. Okay. So this is customer table. You have customers data information like country, city. So I can consider this is a dimension table. Okay, this is a dimension table. It means the customer table is giving attribute information. Okay, the country, city, address, contact name, customer ID is giving. So I don't have any challenges to do here calculations. Okay, so other tables are dependent on this table. I can say this is a fact table. Okay, I can say this is a fact table. Remember guys, dimension table contains
Hmm.
text textual values, text values, okay, attribute values. Fact tables contains numeric values, more numeric values you will have. So until unless you are not joining with any key to other table, you can't get the related information, correct? Until unless it will be separate. So once if you build the relationship, it will get give the respective information. Like in interview, theoretically they will ask you what is dimension table, what is fact table. You have to give dimension table contains detailed information of attributes. Attributes nothing but text values. Okay, the fact table contains numeric values where I can perform calculations, nothing but aggregations. Okay, like what calculations you can do? You can do count, sum, min, max. So this and all you can apply, right? Calculations. So from the fact table you can apply the calculations. From dimension table you can look the attributes. So why this attribute? Until unless, for example, I'm getting customers count here. Okay, but I don't know how many customers belongs to which city, which country. Until unless you are not joining these tables to this customer table, I can't filter the data. Correct? Agree? I want to know country wise customer count. Here country is there, customer details are here. Okay, the order details are here. So I'll go to the country. If I select any specific country, I want the specific count. So that table information available in different table. So until unless I'm not joining this customer ID to this customer ID, I can't get the information, because here city country is there, here customers information is there in numeric. Okay, so until unless you are not joining these two tables, I can't get particular information for particular country or particular city. Okay, so theoretical guys, theoretical means whatever I am sending the questions, that is a theoretical level, interview level questions, whatever I'm sending. More than that they won't ask you anything, they will give you practical level only. The interview also theoretical, don't expect more. Everything will be in a practical way only. They will give you data like this, they'll ask you to present the data. Okay, so you have to understand first. So if they ask you what is a model, what is a data model you have done, so you have to answer it. I'm getting different tables. The tables has a relationship like a one to many. So you can see one to many relationship is available from this table to this table. So what is the difference between one to one, one to many? This kind of cross questions they will ask, that we are already going to be discussed. Okay, just follow whatever we are discussing in day to day. Just keep in mind and practice. I'll cover each and everything. Don't worry. Okay,
Okay, sir.
is it clear?
Sir.
Okay, I'm saving this application. So tomorrow we'll start with the next page. Okay, so this is welcome page. This is customer analysis, and next we'll go for some different requirement level. Okay, so the customer wants to see in each level analysis. It can be customer level, it can be orders level, it can be any other analysis level. So levels in the sense he want to check his data, his information in each level business, different scenarios. Okay, fine guys, we'll catch up in tomorrow's session. If
Okay,
you have
sir.
any doubts, please ping me in group, I'll discuss there.